Job preparing. Hello, my name is Khalid Scott, and today I'll be teaching you how to prepare for a job properly. So the first thing I'm going to say is the problem. Do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with preparing for a job? The three steps I have for you are look professional, be on time, and send the email out before and make contact throughout the interview. So my interview, I really should have used these three steps because it would have helped me tremendously. Because knowing that I should have properly properly got out my clothes the night before, and I should have sent out an email, that would have really helped me because I wasn't really focused on really doing that. So I was just thinking like, okay, it's just an interview. I didn't really think on it too much, but I should have did it, and that would really help you in an interview, really will. And then make eye contact because that shows respect and show that you are engaged into the interview, and to be on time. Be on time. Like if you're on time, you're late. So always be there early to show a good impression because the first impression is everything, and that's what you need, a good impression. Okay, so next one. Okay, so now we're going to speak on the dress attire and being comfortable what you when you go to an interview. Being comfortable when you go into an interview is everything because you want to feel like you could be yourself and feel like you could feel joyful. If you're not comfortable, you'll be thinking outside the box. You will be sweating. You will be doing everything that you shouldn't be doing because you're not comfortable. So always make sure you're comfortable during the interview. Also, do not wear no slides. No slides throughout the interview. Do not go there without wearing. Do not go there wearing slides. And this I got this from Henry Bailey off Job Interview Preparation. He said, do not wear slides and no shorts at all because shorts is not good attire to wear to an interview. And this was from Ron Fry, your first resume, and he said do not wear shorts, and that's not good. So now for the talk to my audience, and she's going to tell you her story on things. So my first question I'm going to ask her is, do you research prior to the interview,
Yes, I research prior to an interview.
and why is that?
Why do I research prior to an interview? Number one, I would like to know what company I am working for because you better believe once you walk into the interview room, though that would be one of the questions. Why would you want to work for this company?
Right.
Number two, I'm going to Google the address so I can estimate how much time would it take for me to arrive there
Right.
to my destination. Number three, I'm going to prep my clothes prior, the night before. I'm
Right.
going to prep my clothes, already have them laid out.
Okay.
Because you never know if you're going to come up into a detour.
Right.
That backs up the Googling
Right.
so you can get your ETA. So, with that being said, number four, most important, I'm going to Google the CEO of that company. I want to know his name. I want to know how many awards he has gotten. I want to know
Right.
if he is authentic, if this is a real company.
Right.
And last but not least, always make sure you greet the person, interviewer, by the last name
Right.
and have a firm grip.
Okay.
So yes, I do prep very much so for my
And
interview.
thank you for sharing that with me because that's great preparation. I like that, and then I like the fact that you use some of the steps I was saying and brought up, and that's very good. And I should know and tell people how to properly prepare because using these steps, you always will succeed in the interview, and you will always leave out the interview positive using them steps. So I'm glad you took them steps, and I'm glad that you went through it like that. So next slide, please. Okay, so during the interview, like I said earlier, you're going to have a first impression. First impression is everything. Knowing that you have a good first impression is something that that person is going to remember, and most likely go get you the job, because if that person remember you off of first impression, he's going to remember you during the interview and when your name come up, and that's something you really want inside an interview, is to set off a good impression. That is imperative. And then the second one is make eye contact, because that is very, 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 very good to do. Because making eye contact, making it seem like you are engaged, not bored, not looking off everywhere, not being distracted on what's around you and everything. Always make eye contact and always say yes sir or yes ma'am, because manners is everything. People look at that. So manners is everything. Okay, and then sell yourself. Always be there to sell yourself. Like when I say sell yourself, make it good and make it seem like you really want the job. Like sell yourself. And then next one. Okay, why are you the best fit for the job? I would say you have to really tell the interviewer why you the best for the job. You gotta convince them and that you really want that job and this job is really for you. So if anything, make it seem like it's your last interview, and you do the best you can to get that. That goes again with selling yourself the best you can, and leave a great impression. A great impression. Leave with a great impression at the end of the day or the end of that interview. The key, next slide please. The key factor of nailing a job interview, you would have to, the key job of nailing a job interview, I would say you would have to, number one, be prompt. Okay, number two, proper attire. Wear dressed up like you're a professional. No, nothing like you going to a club, you're going to a party, you're going out with friends. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. And then number three, I would say smile and be encouraging. And greet interviewer by last name. That's being respectful. Greeting by last name, not first name. Do your research and keep answers short. Keep your answers short, please. And then last but not least, sound confident and nail it, and firm grip at the end. Thank you. And following these steps, you will have a great successful interview, and you will leave out with a bang.